Can you be good without believing in God? The question is, can you be good without God? Here's the problem. If there is no God, what basis remain for objective good or bad, right and wrong? If God does not exist, objective moral values do not exist. And here's why. Without some objective reference point, we have no way of saying that something is really up or down. God's nature provides an objective reference point for moral values. It's the standard against which all actions and decisions are measured. But if there is no God, there is no objective reference point. All we are left is person's viewpoint, which is no more valid than anyone else's viewpoint. This kind of morality is subjective, not objective. Subjective morality applies only to the subject. It's not valid or binding for anyone else. So in a world without God, there can be evil and no good, nothing but blind, pitiless indifference. God has expressed his moral nature to us as command. This provides the basis moral duties. For example, God's essential attribute of love is expressed in his command to love your neighbor as yourself. This command provides a foundation upon which we can affirm the objective goodness of generosity, self-sacrifice, and equality. And we can condemn as objectively evil greed, abuse, and discrimination. This raises a problem. Is something good just because God's wills it, or does God will something because it is good? The answer is neither one. Rather, God wills something because he is good. God is the standard of moral values, just as a live musical performance is a standard for a high fidelity recording. The more a recording sounds like the original, the better it is. Likewise, the more closely a moral action conforms to God's nature, the better it is. But if atheism is true, there is no ultimate standard, so there can be no moral obligation or duties. Who or what lays such duties upon us? No one. Remember, for the atheist, humans are just accident of nature, highly evolved animals. But animals have no moral obligations to one another. When a cat kills a mouse, it hasn't done anything morally wrong. The cat just being a cat. If God doesn't exist, objective moral values and duties do not exist. But objective moral values and duties do exist, therefore God exists.